Direct World Media on the scene. Justice for Robert Brooks, you heard? About to get the exclusive, nigga. Hey, how you doing?
This is actually where the abolition is being started.
Stanley! It's all of you.
I just go on. Not that it's a 10-3, I know.
We're cool here. All cool here.
Good evening. My name is Charles. My nickname is Charles. My name is John Smith. And it's good to be here. I just got here. I just drove to Buffalo, and I booked it here.
You can't see your
And I made it here safely by the grace of God. In the name of God, the beneficent, the most merciful, I want to give the praise to Him always, first and foremost. But I just want to ask you a question. I came home in 2019 for doing 27 years. Am I qualified to talk about the situation? Yes. Am I qualified? Yes. Because in my understanding, you got to be qualified to talk about something. In my understanding, you need to be qualified to know what the hell is going on inside the niche that you picked as your life, right? I didn't pick that niche. They picked it for me. In the process of them picking it for me, what had to be done? Everything that had to be done. I'm going to tell y'all something. This lady right here, I just got an award, a piece of award from the Blues Prince, and she at her event. She witnessed something because I'd never seen my mother after 12 years. In the process of that, they gave me an award for peace when I came home because I'm serious about the youth. I'm serious about not letting them be criticized. I'm serious about them losing their lives. My nephew was 14 years old. He just died in Buffalo. He just died, man. We're head on with a truck in a stolen Durango. Don't tell me I'm not qualified to speak on this situation. You can't tell me I'm not qualified to be recognized in this situation. After 27 years, I'm standing here with men that I knew that the same thing happened to, but we couldn't say nothing, but we've been screaming about it since we got here. Y'all wasn't listening. Y'all wasn't paying attention. I wrote a book. And I'm a best-selling author. The last poem in the book is about the situation. You wasn't listening. You wasn't paying attention. I don't know what it's going to take, but in the aspect of life, you're going to have to pick and choose what you want to do and which way you want to go. After 27 years, I deserve a chance. I deserve a chance to live. I did my time. If I did my time, let me be. In the process of letting me be, man, somebody got to get here in order for them to live, right? So to have a second chance, you got to get out first, right? We ain't making it out. Y'all not paying attention. We not making it out. A dude walked up to me yesterday, man, I ain't seen in years. He said, bro, we made it. We made it. My brother came to my house yesterday from my, he said, yo, bro, we made it, bro. You know what he said after that? We didn't make it, we survived. process of your survival, you need to pick and choose which way you want to go. And the aspect of what the law has given us in this world, man, we done depleted our situation. It's about them now. Move over. Raise these babies, man.
Yes.
In the process of raising them, teach them what's right and what's wrong. They think they got it together. They don't got it together. And if you're out here, you don't got it together. You the force. You need the power of the elders to get where you going, man. You the arrow. They the bow. They shoot you. Where you land is on us. If you land in the mud, we pick you up and we shoot you again. But in the process of us, you're going to hit your mark. And hit your mark, you need to understand where you stand. And I'm asking y'all where y'all stand. Because I know where I stand. I'm in jeopardy every day. I just got off parole. Just got off. Just got off. Piss test every week. All they was getting was refund hamburger grease, honestly. That's it. That's all I got for you. And the aspect of that, I know how we dealing. I know how we living. I know what the Lord giving me. I know how I made it out. It was brothers like this. It was brothers like that. We had to come together. It's 500 dudes out here in 4 phones. What we doing? I'm calling my mom. What we doing? They made us be animalistic. You got 500 dudes in the yard with 5 phones. Is you calling your mama? How you gonna call her? They let you on the phone. 2 blood phones, 2 crip phones, 1 Spanish phone, 1 neutral phone. What phone you want? Oh, you gonna what? You gonna what? What you say?
Remember me?
Yeah, I do remember you.
Best man that
I was the best man. Oh, you was me in the tank. Oh my God, what's up? I was the best man in the whole way. In prison. Stop playing.
Get married in jail. Y'all want us to get married in jail. That's what you want. We can't get married to y'all out here. We gotta get married in jail. We asking you.
All I'm doing, man, I came down here just to give a message, to ask you to recognize and bear witness, man, to the fact, man, that God sacrifices the great. God sacrifices the great so that we can be good and understand the process of life and understand where they coming from and what they doing. If we not recognizing our own plight, man, ain't nobody gonna do it for us. All we got is us, but guess what? That's all we need.
Next, we have to talk to one of our elders. This man meant a lot to us. Number one, we talked about all the atrocities, things that we experienced, but this brother was there to guide us through it, give us inspiration, motivation. We'd love for him to share a few words as well. Jalil.
Assalamu alaikum, peace, pause, and I'm going to say something first. I want to say this. I want to quote something. 13th Amendment United States Constitution. It says that slavery and voluntary servitude shall not exist except for those who are duly convicted of a crime and is not in this jurisdiction. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That slavery has never been abolished in this country. Do you understand what I just said? We live in a slave country. Slavery. Why did they treat that man like he did? Because they treat him as a slave. According to the law. Do you understand what I just said? Huh? Slavery exists in this country. The penal system is a slave system. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So it's important for us to understand that. We're not fighting against issues, we're fighting against a system.
Thank you.
A system. That means we have to get organized in order to do so. Because they recognize numbers, they recognize force, they recognize unity. That's why they want to keep us divided. We gotta go. We got an objective. We got to end this system. We have to end it. And the world is waiting on us. You see what's going on? The system is based on what? Genocide. Is it not? On the foundation of this country is based on genocide. Right? The foundation of this country is based on slavery. So why would you expect anything less?
Thank you.
Why would you? We gotta go. We got a job. We gotta go. We got to build. We got to organize. We got to strengthen our capacity to love one another. Let me say that. Let me say that again. We got to strengthen our capacity to love one another.
Yes.
So love is the foundation for victory. Right? Check the girl once stated that. Even my girl revolutionary was that. They survived love. Love for one another. by class and by race. Right? And the system functions in that capacity. But they understand that based on that, our division is their strength. Our unity is their weakness. What?
Our unity is their weakness. Yes.
We gotta go. We gotta check. We got things to do. Black Lives Matter? From day one. From day one. Because God made black men. God made black men. You don't think we got that spirit in us?
That's right.
They try to take it away from us.
Right.
And strip us of that. That reality, that foundation. We are God's people. We are God's people. And what does that mean? What does that mean? That we have to do God's work. Right? We have to do God's work. And God's work is not based upon slavery. We have to end this system. It's based upon genocides, based upon slavery, based on exploiting people, based upon divisions, right? And based upon hatred.
Be good now. Take care of yourself.
Listen, I'm going to make a point. It's usually interesting when that's the depth of what we're dealing with. We just had an election. 79 million people voted for a person who was a known white supremacist, who was a convicted rapist.
Say it.
Right? What else?
39 felonies.
What else? 39 felonies. What else? Convicted felonies.
Impeached twice.
He nominated
Impeached twice.
a person to be the Secretary of Defense who's a neo-Nazi. What is that telling us? What are they preparing for? Right? They got cop cities, 69 cop cities across this country. Right? Cop cities across this country. And what are they doing? They are training law enforcement in what? Urban warfare. What? Urban warfare against who? Uh-oh.
That's how they train their teachers.
Against us.
Yes.
So when we see that with my dear brother Brooks, right, listen, I was inside prison. I did 49 years. Straight. I went in at 19 and he come out till I was 68 years old. Yeah. All right, this was working. And while I was inside, I continued to organize. I continued to teach. I continued to build. All right? And I know I'm behind enemy lines. And we got to move forward. We got to move forward today in unity and struggle. All right? We got to find a foundation for what we can move forward with. Right? And I, as one, the organization, the organization, CCA, right? The organization, RAC, the organization I work for, Citizen Action. If you're not involved with the organization, get involved. Get involved. Get organized. As long as we're divided, they're strong. When we're united, they're weak. Okay? That's what I'm going to check. The dear sister who lost her son, we love you. You got to know that. All right? That our struggle is based upon this love. Right? And we have to organize ourselves in the passion for that love to shine. Right? That is inspired by our belief that we are to have a common humanity, as opposed to
What we doing now? We can't be united and talk. Resist.
my wife said we have to resist.
All right.
Tatiana, I got you.
What does that look like?
I'm asking you all to join the organization. Get involved. Right? We don't organize ourselves in the capacity where we're going to be strong like a wall. Strong like a wall. Right? An impenetrable wall. Not going to just to end the system of genocide. A system, not the issue. There's many issues, but it's the system that creates those issues.
Right.
And we got to confront the system.
Right. Starting with the system of education.
We're the sisters here, the brothers here. Once again, I want to thank Brother Thomas for putting this together, and Roman and other organizations who put this together. It's important that we get the conditions in which we can unify. All right, and this is one of those conditions. Okay. Let's make it more than just a date today. All right, let's make it a movement. A movement. And with that, we can win. I don't want to lose. I'm about losing. I'm about rebuild to win. Thank you.
Say his name. Robert Bruce. Say his name. Robert Bruce. Janelle spoke about unity. Oh yeah, period. No justice. No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
What do you want?
Justice.
What do you want?
Justice.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down. Next, we're gonna hear from Harriet.
And that is the illegal guns.
What you should have been trying to do while we
I'm trying to read this
one
down.
leg, one foul.
We can't save ourselves, but we can save.
Are allowed to, the illegal guns and the drugs were allowed to come in by the real criminals.
be careful. Okay. That's just it. We need to be
That is our government,
I love you.
which is our politician, police,
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry.
pastors also.
Don't nobody mention our
They are the puppets, and we don't know who the puppeteer is. But what I do know is that we have gone through this same cycle over and over and over again. And what we have been talking about is Black lives, they matter here. No justice, no peace. I am sick of all of those chants. What I have done is I've already knew how to use a gun, but I've gone on No Patient Safety Club, y'all. Look it up. He's giving courses just about every 2 weeks. We have to get armed and we have to be ready to take care of ourselves because they're not doing it for us. I have a son that's incarcerated. I am sick with worry
Me too.
that this can happen to him.
honey.
But what I do know, and I pray to God that it doesn't happen to my son. I'm telling you now. Because I'm tired already.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Not just from this. Not just from Sandra Bland. Not from Garner, Eric Garner. Not from just all of the people. We can just name hashtags all day long. I'm tired. Forget about the government, but we want to do it the proper way. We have a Second Amendment right to have weapons. Everybody is allowed to have a shotgun in their house. But what I am saying that everybody wants to not say is that all of them officers that did that, they don't need to be breathing right now. And I don't care who or what they say about me and mine. I'm going to protect me and mine.
That's it.
I wasn't able to protect my son because that was a whole conspiracy with the Buffalo Police because I wouldn't keep my mouth shut. I'm standing here right now because I still won't keep my mouth shut. And I'm telling you, I'm willing not to only die for the cause, I'm willing to kill for it. And we need more people like that, more people willing to stand up, more people to have our back. Now for all the people in there, we need to let them know, we see you and we love you. We see you and we love you. We have to have their backs because, like he said, this is slavery system, and they're in there and they can't do anything. My son is in the Elmira right now. He said there's rats going in his cell. I filed a complaint. He was supposed to be moved to another jail. He has 18 years to life for murder that he didn't do. They will come after you. They will come after your family. And I'm, like I said, I'm fighting for mine. The point is, I'm going to court now because the cops decided after the worst blizzard that we had in history in Buffalo, that they decided they were going to put 2 women on the ground in handcuffs. Black cops at that, so it's a system.
Oh yeah, they just
But the point is, I'm going to court 2 years later because I decided to stop and tell the cop to get him off the ground. And then when he kept pointing in my face and I pointed back at him, he didn't like that. He put me on the ground. Like I said, 2 years later, I'm still going to court because I decided that I wasn't going to stand by and watch. That's the type of person that I am. That's the type of person that I want to have my back. Because if I'm going in, I'm going in. honorable right now. But if they do it to mine, I'm killing somebody. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you right now. And if y'all gonna be scared, y'all need to just keep going, because next thing we know, there's gonna be another round. There's gonna be another. No justice, no peace. There's gonna be another death. It's gonna keep recycling over and over and over again. Until what? None of us are back. So I don't know who's with me, but I want people. Everybody can't do it. I understand that. You can write letters. We need people to write letters. We need people to come out here. We need people to protest. Play your role. But for the ones that are really with me, get with me, because I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Next, we'll hear a few words from Captain ISU.
Thank you. I'm Captain Azania of the ISU out of Harlem, New York. The Israelites that everybody sees on the corner that we live in Harlem and across this country. I don't come in the name.
Yes, they are. How you doing?
I'm well, yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Here fighting for my son too. Got beat to a pulp.
I know that's right.
By some corrupted correctional officer.
I heard they do that everywhere though, like everywhere in state. My homeboy, they broke his leg and all that, so I understand.
Yeah. Well, they beat my son's eyes so they told, oh, you ain't gonna be pretty no more. You ain't gonna be pretty no more. And shut both his eyes up. Couldn't even see me.
Is he okay?
Yes, he okay. He still got broken rib. And he covered it all up. Every time they took an x-ray, they would stop it and they would hide the x-ray. They destroyed and lost his medical record, so they won't have no proof. Yep, he don't even have a medical record to this day. That's okay. I'm fighting. I got people over there.
I love that coat you got on.
Yeah, you got a nice hat too.
Hey.
I'm freezing.
I am about to leave in a little bit. Person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know how to make rice. This dude told me how to make them in the microwave. Because every time the rice would come off mushy or hard, he said, yo, just put it in the microwave.
Yeah. Hear that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it came out fluffy.
I feel you.
So every brother that's incarcerated. I'm your representative. I'll be your representative. The sister says she's going to court. I'm with her every court case. Am I right?
Yes, he is.
Thank you. Huh? We need to represent each other. Those brothers inside, those sisters inside, you have a voice. And it's the voice of the Most High God. That is us. That is us. But we're not saying it just to say it. It's not for the algorithm. It's not for likes. It's not for thumbs ups. This is absolutely life and death. Because when I look at you, I look at myself. I look at my own sons. I look at my own daughters. I look at my own mother. I look at my own sister. I look at my own brother. Now is the time for us to be solid.
That's right.
That is what they fear. They fear God, and they fear God inside of you.
That's right.
They know that you have God inside of you. They had to beat him while he was handcuffed in the hospital bed. That's how much fear they have. We're not
not calling for nobody to lose their job. We calling for much more. We calling for the justice of the Most High God. Let's unite. Get my telephone number. Let me take yours. And let's not say it. Let's really be about it. Let's really be about it. When Christ called the 12 tribes of Israel, he called them as one. It's time for the tribes to come together as one. Or this will continue on and on and on and on. But not on the watch of Commanding General Yohana and the ISUPK. Them Israelites that everybody say is crazy. Wear the fringes and the beards and the afros and the spikes and oh my goodness, what is they talking about? They're out here speaking love. This is love. This is love talk. Because we love you. You my brother and my sister. With that, shalom. Most High in Christ.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! We don't get it? Shut it down! Shut it down! We don't get it? Shut it down!
That's never been just a chant. It's always been a promise.
Always been a promise.
It's always been a promise. We'll bring up our final speaker, Mr. Robert Benjamin. Welcome to the space.
Everybody around me with the prison. I feel that pain, man. What wasn't there? That son in prison. They beat him up because he didn't serve the food right. Took his card and let everybody leave the mess hall and pulled a plug and 10 police jump on. Come on, man. You know, I'm just saying, man, today we gotta start here in our own community, man. Stop sending each other to jail, man. Stop sending each other up to new places, man. We're doing it to ourselves, really. You know what I'm saying? Look, we supplying the farmland. Oh, man, it's real. That pipeline thing, that was real way back in the 80s. Come on, man, this is just the results of this stuff, man. Look, go to your home and love your kids, man. Hug them, man. And teach them right, man. Because guess what? They ain't gonna teach them right. They're gonna kill them. That's what they doing to us, man. You know, just growing up in the neighborhood by Central Park. Look, man. Hey, I've been a barber 33 years. I was the vice president of me, Northeast Area Development. I've seen a lot of stuff, you know, hidden agendas and, you know, backbiting. You know what I'm saying? That just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't all about the money, man. It's about us, man. That's what it was. Change things, let's get together. Let's really get together and get back to God.
Thank you. And just kidding, we have our actual finest speaker now. Got a great little trick, it's called let's welcome Rochester City Council member, my fellow organizer, somebody I've been doing this work with for half a decade now, someone I love dearly, Stanley Martin.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's showed up today, who's been showing up for decades, who's been fighting for a better, different world that keeps all of us safe. Who here is impacted by incarceration? Who here is formerly incarcerated? Who here has a loved one who's incarcerated? And who here believes that it's time to tear down the carceral system? So I sit on city council and I'm also an abolitionist. To me, that means I no longer believe the lie that prisons keep us safe. I no longer believe the lie that police keep us safe. What I do believe is that we keep each other safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. We cannot just be calling for reform. How can you reform a system built on death and genocide? How can you reform a system built on racism and slavery and capitalism? How? We cannot keep doing the same thing and pretend like something different is going to happen. We cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. We need to work to end these carceral systems. We We need to divert people from prisons by pouring into their lives. We need to offer people well-paying jobs, education, ways of conflict resolution. All these things keep our people from prison and they keep us safe. So in the name of Robert Brooks, we're not fighting for reform. We are fighting to end this death prison system. Say his name. Say his name. When you leave here today, you must commit to fight. The protests are really important and they unite us, they let us see we're not alone. But after that, we have to organize. We have to choose each and every day to abolish the prison system. We have to choose abolition. Abolition is a practical strategy that keeps us safe. It means we build connections to each other. It means we feed each other. It means we get people mental health care. It means we are human beings and we deserve love and care, and through abolition we can do that. So I'm not fighting to reform this system. I'm not fighting for the cops to be arrested or fired. Fuck that. I am fighting for a system that would have allowed Robert Brooks to be alive and with his family. That's what we fight for. So thank you again all for being here, and I love to end with a chant. It is our duty to fight for freedom. 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 It is our duty to win. 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 We must love and support each other. We must love and support each other. We must love. We must love and support each other. And support each other. We have nothing to lose. 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 But our chains. Ashe.
Ashe. So, Councilmember Stanley Martin spoke a lot about staying involved. Yes, this is the start, as I said earlier. I'm going to welcome Thomas back up to the space to share some ways on how you can get involved with our respective organizations so that we can continue this fight for abolition, to hold these people accountable. So, Thomas, whenever you're ready, you can come on.
Hey, we got to get you out here. Thank you. Everybody's been out here. It's cold. I love all y'all. And thank you for this space. Thank you for honoring each other. Thank you for being peaceful, for being supportive. Some next steps forward, just like the council member just said, right? Obviously, we want to abolish the system. We're tired of reform. We're tired of all these changes. We need more than that. However, we do have some next steps that we can do. On behalf of, I don't want to speak for RAP and all these other organizations who've got great things going on in Albany, please support all of us. Come out when you hear rallies, you go to Albany, come out and support. It all is going to work and bring our families home. I'm going to pass out some QR codes, postcards. This sends emails to your lawmaker and also signs you up for our day. Our Advocacy Day is in February 4th. We pay for buses and also lunch. We'd love to have y'all come, the same energy. Like I said, this is going to be different. This is a different feel. We have to move on it. Obviously, we need to do more. We need to let our family members and loved ones home, but this is going to be a first step. Changing some of these laws and bringing our families home. Current Time Act, Second Look Act, and the Margaret Mayfield Act. This will bring our family home. This is just one step. One hand, the